Hello everyone, this is Miko. Today I want to talk about my brand, Beverage. So, I know that I have been MIA on social media. I just want to talk about how I got started and the future of Beverage. So I started in Katy, Texas. Wait, let's go back. So when I lived in Orlando, I was supposed to start this small business with someone, and we were going to do smoothies and donuts, mini donuts. She had the mini donut machine, and I was going to do the smoothies. Beverage wasn't the name then. So by the time it was going to be a partnership. By the time we figured things out, it just didn't work. So I put it on pause, and then when I moved to Nashville, I thought about starting it then, going to the farmer's market, because I was going to do it on my own. But then logistically, it just didn't work out. I just didn't. Because I lived in Murfreesboro, and then I had to come to the farmer's market in Nashville, and it was just too much work. I just, just the flow of things. So logistically, it just didn't work out. And then when I moved to Katy, I said, you know what, I'm going to start it here. So that's what I did. I came to Katy, Texas, and I started out of the garage. So I had a detached garage, and I started out my garage. Maybe if I can upload the photos, but I'll probably put the photos in maybe another video or something and connect it. But I started out of the garage. I was selling Cat's gluten-free donuts. I had different varieties. I had different varieties of almond milk and alkaline water. So I was selling that through Uber Eats and DoorDash. I'm going to make another video on that too. Starting out with Uber Eats and DoorDash as a cloud kitchen, because technically I'm a cloud kitchen. So I did that, and it was okay. I started March 2020, and it went to maybe September. So I did that till September. And I said, okay, I'm growing out this garage, so I need more space. And so I was looking for retail space, which everyone should know is very expensive. So I had to stay in my budget, because it was $100 for my garage, and I had an electric outlet in there. So I had my little sink and whatever, refrigerator, freezer. And when I started going around different areas, I said, okay, this is not working. I can't afford this rent. What am I gonna do? Now, I'm still new to Katy, Texas, right? So I went to, I saw an ad, and I went to West Oaks Mall. I'm not gonna go into that story, but I finally got a space, right? Got into that space. I have a grand opening video. You guys can go watch it on Facebook. It's on my Facebook Doe Beverage page. So I did the grand opening. Thanks to everyone who came out and supported me, that was up there with me. So thank you so much for that. And so I was there, I think, April to December of last year. And so unfortunately, December 24th was my last day. Things had started changing in my life, and I started thinking about what my future was going to be. So sometimes you got to take a step back and kind of structure things out. So I had to take a step back on some things and structure things out, and I haven't posted since. Now, January of this year, I was going to have a space, and I looked into the space at I'm gonna say a grocery store. Let's say the marketplace. But the location is in Fort Bend County. So I live in Harris County. I'm like, okay. One, I wanted to be in the same county because my food permit is in Harris County. So I was kind of like, I had to change the address and update it. I still had to get another inspection, but at least I'm in a system. So moving forward, I thought I had a space at the grocery store. Well, when I tried to get my food permit through Fort Bend County, yeah, that's when it stopped. I have emails to prove it, but I'm not going to go into that. They wouldn't issue me a food permit because of a plumb sink issue. I'm not gonna go into that either. It's okay. So that was one bump in the road. I said, okay, well, let me see if I can find a space in my area so I can walk or, you know, take my scooter, and I don't have that far to drive. Well, a lot of these places around here, especially the strip malls, they want like, you know, 3 to 5 years of financials. Now I'm a startup, so you're not gonna get that from me. So they want positive cash flow and all this other stuff. And I get it, because they want to make sure that you can pay the rent. But then you have to pay property taxes. Then you have to get your utilities. And then you have this and this. And I just felt so overwhelmed. I said, yeah, that's not in my budget, and I can't afford that. So I was working with a broker, and the broker broke up with me. I would say it that way. No, we kind of like parted ways, because he just said, I'm just going to be honest with you. I can put you in a space, but then, you know, I'm just making money off of you, and I don't want to do that. And I'm glad that he said that, because a lot of people, they, you know, especially sales, they don't care. They're going to be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I can get something out of that. Let me go ahead and put her in this space. I don't care how she can pay for it, but let's go ahead and put her in this space. And he didn't do that. So I'm glad he was upfront with me. But I told him, I said, you know, continue to keep in touch with me, because I'm going to do big things in the future. So I told him that. And he was like, okay. So he was real cool about it. And then I started I wanted to be at Katie Mills, but last year they had a space available, and I just couldn't get it because I was already at West Oaks Mall, and I didn't have enough cash flow to grab that space to hold it at Katie Mills. So somebody else ended up getting it. So that's why I'm not at Katie Mills. I've been getting messages lately through Facebook. Hey, are you at Katie Mills? I went out there, I ain't see you. Hey, when are you coming to Katie Mills? Hey, have you found a space yet? So I apologize. It's been a challenge. And now that with the inflation and everything rising, I decide to continue to keep putting this on hiatus until I figure out what I'm gonna do. And I will post another video maybe in a few months to let you know what I'm gonna do and go from there, because I don't want to say too much now. But I want to thank all the people who came out to support me, you know, gave me the good comments. Right now on Google it says that I'm temporarily closed. I did that on purpose because I am going to be open. I thought I was going to be in Katy, but I tried. And I just don't want to be that person that will pay all this outrageous rent just to say that I have a business, I have a space. It's okay to say, you know what, we're going to stop right now, we're going to regroup, and we're going to figure out where we're going to go. So thank you for listening, and I just hope that you know, I can bring you better varieties of items. I know I am going to change my menu, so moving forward I am not going to have the mini donuts and the funnel cakes. So I know a lot of people like those because I made them, but it's a lot of work. It was a lot of work for me. I smell like grease every day, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. But I'm glad that it worked. Now, regarding the lemonades, thank you for making Strawberry Rose Lemonade the top #1. Everyone loved that lemonade. And it was simple, but I'm glad that everyone loved it. So thank you for that. Also, lavender and watermelon lemonade. I'm glad you guys, and vanilla basil lemonade. I'm glad you guys like those lemonades. Moving forward, depending on my location, I may not come out with that right then and there. I might have to wait and see how my setup would be moving forward. So again, I will post another video about the future of Doe Beverage. In the meantime, if you haven't been to my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter pages of Doe Beverage, go ahead and follow. I need you to follow, so when the video do come up, you can see the video or any other information I will post, so you can know. And other than that, Thank you. I am gonna have a YouTube channel for Doe Beverage in the future. I just want to start out with this channel. If you haven't been to this channel, because I think I'm gonna post it on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and then on my YouTube. So for everyone watching, go to search for Food Delivery Scooter Entrepreneur. That is my channel. I will do some Doe Beverage things on there, but in the future I'm gonna have a second channel, and it's gonna be all nothing but Doe Beverage. So I'm gonna do that for my future channel. But until then, go ahead and put comments down. If you like this video, like it, comment on whatever you want to comment on, and then we'll go from there. Maybe I can help you how to get yourself on with Uber Eats and DoorDash as a cloud kitchen. It's easy, but I'll put that in another video because it's different steps. So thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.